Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allenderry. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I'm here to help you establish and maintain a consistent Speak Out Home practice routine. Hopefully all of you are working one-on-one with a Speak Out provider that is a speech language pathologist who has gone through our training for Speak Out therapy, and I hope that these exercises, if you're new to the program, I hope that these practice sessions are helping you to learn the basic exercises more quickly so that you have more time in therapy to work on your reading and really speaking with intent and conversation. Today's topic Botanical Gardens. Everybody say this with intent. Ready? Botanical Gardens. Again, ready? Botanical Gardens. Whenever we speak, we're getting the voice, the words in front of us. Let's say it one more time with more intent. Botanical Gardens. And let's all smile with intent for a second or two. Ready? Here we go. I know it's strange to have to practice smiling but with Parkinson's, it is important to do that. Let's take a sip of water with intent. The first Speak Out exercise is the Me My Mo Moo. We're going to warm up the voice. Here we go. Me, my, mo, moo. Imagine we're on a tennis court and you're on one end and your voice needs to fly up and over the net. Ready? Me, my, mo, moo. Lift your voice up and over. We don't want your voice landing in the net. It's up and forward. Ready? Me, my, mo, moo. Again. Me, my, mo, moo. And last time we're going to stretch out the vowels a little bit. I'll put this down. Ready? Me, my, mo, moo. The Speak Out therapy program is about taking back control over your voice, and that takes a lot of control to say it like that. So we're building strength and endurance with the exercises, and we're learning how to be more intentional, more purposeful with our speech. Let's take a sip of water before we move on to the Oz. All right. Speak Out exercise number 2, the Oz. Deliberately open your mouth wide and lift that voice. Imagine it's flying over that imaginary tennis net. Ready? Good. We don't want any of the to touch the net. Ready? Do it again. Good. Let's do it again. The sound should be consistent It should never hurt to do these exercises. If it hurts, you need to talk to your speech pathologist. And if it sounds kind of gravelly, try to project out just a little bit more. Let's do another ah. Ah. And one more, we'll do a short one. Good. We're done with the ahs. Take a sip of water with intent. March 15th is the last day that speech language pathologists or speech therapy clinics, hospitals, universities, rehab companies, home health companies, this is the last week they can apply for a grant to receive either free Speak Out Therapy training or 70% off of our training course. This is a chance for a speech pathologist you've been working with to learn how to conduct Speak Out therapy. So I am asking for your help. If you have worked with a speech pathologist and they have not been using Speak Out, direct them to our website and tell them about the grants. Just say, go to the website for ParkinsonVoiceProject.org. They have grants that are available through this Friday, okay? If you are working with speech pathologists that are doing tongue exercises, lip exercises, that is so old. That is 35 years old, those exercises. And yet, many speech pathologists, because they never received training in graduate school, they don't realize that they're out of date. So if you're getting any therapy like that, please tell them. Just tell them, go to the website, you'll see the grants, but you only have until Friday, okay? All right, next exercise, the glides. Project out a steady ah, and then slowly glide up. Here we go. Ah. Ah. Good. Let's do it again. Ah. Ah. The mouth should be open the whole time. So as you're going down, your mouth should not close. So your voice is doing the work, not up here. This should stay constant while you're using your breathing muscles and the vocal folds to do the rest. But you're only thinking about speaking out. Don't think about the breathing. That's old therapy too. All right, let's try it again. The voice is doing the work. Let's do it again. These are very challenging. Let's do one more. Make sure the sound is ah the whole way through, not ah or eh or ooh or anything. Ah. Ready? Ah. Ah. We're done with the glides. Go ahead and take a sip of water with intent. Think about it. Next exercise, the counting. This exercise re-coordinates the breathing pattern. The coordination of the breath support for speech is the main problem in speech with Parkinson's, but we don't do separate breathing exercises. Do not do that. That's so old. 35 years old. We know better now. Speak out and your breath support for speech will improve. Let's say these numbers with intent. Lift every number up and over the tennis net. Stop at the end of each row. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Very good. Connect the numbers. We say we do them in cursive, so it should not be 1, 2. We're connecting them. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So notice how I'm lifting. It's 13, 14. Start with 13. Ready? 13, 14, 15, 16. Try that again. Ready? 13. 13, 14, 15, 16. Good job. Take a sip of water. The topic for today that Lisa prepared for us is the Botanical Gardens. Here we go. We're going to read each sentence twice. The second time, use more intent. So let's think of it this way. The first time we read it, our voice is flying over the tennis net. But the second time we read it, it's flying all the way to the serving line. So here we go, each one twice. And we should hear a difference between the two times. Ready? Spring is a good time to visit a botanical garden. Now to the serving line. Spring is a good time to visit a botanical garden. Next. Some famous gardens are, say it again. Some famous gardens are, every word with intent. Ready? The Singapore Botanical Gardens in Singapore. Again, the Singapore Botanical Gardens in Singapore. And here is a beautiful picture. Have any of you been there before? You can let us know in the chat. Next, Lloyd's Botanical Garden in India. More intent. Lloyd's Botanical Garden in India. Have any of you been there before? Tell us in the chat. The next one. The Desert Botanical Garden in Phoenix, Arizona. Read it with more intent. The Desert Botanical Garden in Phoenix, Arizona. Have any of you been there before? Tell us in the chat. Here's a great picture. When I saw this picture, it reminded me of when I visited Dr. Daniel R. Boone at his home in Tucson, Arizona. Look at this. This is in his backyard. Wow, look at that. Dr. Boone, our program, if you're new to the program, our program is based on the teachings of Daniel R. Boone, a speech-language pathologist and voice expert who recognized in the late 1950s that people with Parkinson's could speak louder, clearer, more articulate, more expressive if they spoke with intent. So this is that's his backyard. Isn't that cool? All right, take a sip of water with intent. We're going to move on to the conversation now. I want you to describe this picture with intent. Really think about saying every word. Be very deliberate. Pretend that I can't see the picture, okay? And I'm going to paint it. Describe it to me. Go ahead with intent. Have any of you been to this botanical garden in England? How about this picture? Describe the flowers, describe this picture with intent. Let's go ahead and do Dr. Boone's words. That's where these words come from. Lift each one, throw it over the tennis net, exaggerate the G's, the K's, and the NG's. Really? Ready? Here we go. Gu la gang ga ga. Again. Gu la gang ga ga. And the next one. Ku ka mangu ka. Again. Ku ka mangu ka. Ready? Gangla. Again. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Kukla. Very nice. All right, take a sip of water. We'll move on to our bonus reading. Our bonus reading is about the Brooklyn Botanical Garden. All right, have any of you been there? Let's read this with intent. Every single word with intent. And this is what you'll do when you're talking in conversation. Right now, I'm concentrating. I'm saying every single word with intent. And you want to do the same thing. All right, here we go. This New York City urban botanical garden exposes people to the world of plants, fostering delight and curiosity while inspiring appreciation and stewardship of the environment. Let's start over. We're going to use more intent. Ready? This New York City urban botanical garden exposes people to the world of plants, fostering delight and curiosity while inspiring appreciation and stewardship of the environment. It was built on land from Mount Prospect Park in central Brooklyn in 1910. Every year, nearly 1 million people visit the 52-acre garden, which contains over 14,000 plants. Let's start with every year. Ready? Really think about it. Here we go. Every year, nearly 1 million people visit the 52-acre garden, which contains over 14,000 plants. Very good. Next, Monday. Make sure you join us, and if you make sure you join us next Monday. We're going to celebrate our 4th year of conducting these online sessions. I can't believe it's been 4 years. So join us for that. You can download today's reading material. It is challenging, but it's a good one to download. Practice, 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 and then practice some more. I will be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.